Hello, welcome to Pike Creek Farm, and welcome to Pampered Chef-a-thon. Yes, Pampered Chef. I don't know about you, but I love Pampered Chef. I just love all their stuff, and I used to love going to parties and having them cook and demonstrate different recipes with the new products. So Pampered Chef-a-thon is a collaboration that's being put on by three awesome channels: Michelle at Big Valley Living, Ginger at Not For Nothing Homestead, and Tiffany at Mud and Mascara. And we're all going to feature in our video Pampered Chef products, our favorite ones, or Pampered Chef recipes, or a combination. I'm doing both today. I am featuring the Rock Crock. This is the everyday pan size. It comes with a lid. And I even have, there is a base for this to turn it into a crock pot. So I've used that before. But this is what I'm using today. I love this because it's the perfect size for my family, my husband and myself. And it can go on the stove, in the oven, in the microwave, in the freezer, under the broiler. It's like a stone type material. And this is 2.5 quarts. Well, today I'm going to make a cake in it. Fast cake. And when this pan came out, this cake was being made at all the Pampered Chef parties and versions of it. Today I am going to make a chocolate peanut butter cake, like a hot fudge cake. It's going to have some sauce. And I got some ice cream in the freezer. So I was having a sweet tooth today, and I thought, I'm making that cake, and that's perfect for this. This cake bakes in the microwave. Yeah, in the microwave, 9 to 11 minutes. So this is going to be super fast. This is perfect if you have someone call up and say, oh, you were going to stop in later. Within a half hour, you can have dessert. Put on the coffee and make this, and you're all set. So come on, and let's make chocolate peanut butter hot fudge cake in our Rock Crock and in the microwave. So what we do is we mix the ingredients right in this pan. Can't get much easier than that. The hardest part for me is going to be opening up this cake box. This recipe calls for a devil's food cake. And I make homemade cakes quite a bit from scratch, but it's nice to have some mixes on hand for dump cakes and different recipes. So I always try to keep some chocolate and yellow on hand. Okay, I'm going to add 1 1/4 cup of water, 1/2 cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, almost dumped that the wrong place. I'm going to use my Pampered Chef whisk. I really like it. It has a nice size handle. It really is a nice size to grip onto. We are going to mix this up until it becomes a batter. Then we're going to add the special touches. Now the recipe originally said you're going to add a cup of peanut butter, and it says to put it on top and then stir it in. Don't stir it in, because then you don't get the peanut butter fudge spots. There are different versions of this cake. They used to make several different ones at the parties. And they always went over to a great success. Everyone was like amazed. And the first one they came out with in the Rock Crock, I always say it backwards, was taller, Dutch oven size. And I didn't need a pan that size. Then they came out with this. They also have, that's going to tip in that. They also have like a flat pan, and they have several different things. And then they came out with the base to turn it into a crock pot. And that was like right up my alley. Because you know me, I love my crock pot recipes. So now, got a cup of peanut butter, and we're just gonna plop it on. Little plops. And I'm just using creamy peanut butter, nothing fancy. You could use crunchy if you like. You could probably even do this with, you know, hazelnut spread or any other kind too. I mean, if someone in your family has a nut allergy, you could use the sun butter. Trying to get every last bit out. You don't want to miss any of the peanut butter. I don't know who else here is old enough, but you remember the commercials for Reese's where two people, one would be walking down the street with a jar of peanut butter, and then the other would be walking with a candy bar, and they would collide, and then they would the peanut butter and the chocolate would get mixed, and they would say, "Ooh, this is so good." Calls for a cup of chocolate chips now, which I am not measuring. And you could, you could do this different. You could use a yellow cake mix, and you could use butterscotch chips. You can use this as the foundation for other recipes too. That looks like enough. I am going to run my knife through just a couple of times. I don't want to break up all that peanut butter. I'm going to put the lid on, and this goes in the microwave for 9 to 11 minutes. I'm going to put it in for 10 in mine, and when it comes out, we'll see if it's wet in the middle. But you do let it sit with the lid on for 5 minutes when you bring it out, and it will keep cooking. So I'm going to put this in the microwave, and I will bring you back. And it goes on high. So there's going to be a different video every day, and I will have all the channels down below and a link to the playlist. And make sure you go to all 3 channels because they'll have the playlist. And at the end, there's going to be a live with drawings for prizes. Awesome Pampered Chef items, I'm sure. So make sure to comment on every video because that's how they're going to draw the winners. Plus there'll be some surprises at the live too. So it's going to be a blast. You're not going to want to miss this event. So I will have all the information on when the event is and the time right here. So stay tuned. Here it is out of the microwave, and I'm going to let it set with the lid on for 5 minutes. Okay, I have some ice cream to go on this. You could put Cool Whip or whipping cream. This is a Pampered Chef little paring knife. When I bought it, it came in a set of 3, I think 3 or 4. I think they still do. There's different color handles. Okay. So let's put the cake over here. Take the lid off. See, it's all springy and soft and try to adjust the light for you. You use a spoon to serve it and dip down to the bottom. See, and there's some of the peanut butter. They also had a version, I just thought of this, that had, you took canned icing and dolloped that on top, and that turned into the fudge on the bottom. Let me get a... So you can see the peanut butter kind of all sinks to the bottom. And the chocolate chips are melted in it too. So I am going to put, I gave way too big of a serving. Put some ice cream on it. So here it is. Ooh, squeak, sorry. Let's take a bite. Fudgy, chocolatey, and peanut buttery. If you like chocolate and peanut butter, you will love this cake. But if you have a Rock Crock, check out all the other recipes for making cakes in it in the microwave. This took 15 minutes. Let's say 20. 20 minutes from start to finish. It is rich, but it is good. So thank you for watching, and make sure to check out all the channels for Pampered Chef-a-thon. And if you like this video, if you push the like button, it really helps my channel. And subscribe if you want to see more videos on cooking and canning and vintage recipes. See you next time at Pike Creek Farm.